welcome to my channel, Aqualuna73. So this is going to be a midnight reading. I'm not doing this reading during the midnight. I did do the reading last night, but unfortunately my son has a very deep and loud voice, and sometimes he has the tendency to talk very loud and it spills through, and he makes a noise in the kitchen. He's a grown man now, by the way. Anyway, okay, sometimes I tell them, please just be a little quiet when I do these readings, but I think they sometimes tend to forget that I'm busy doing readings and then they make a noise. Anyway, I think one of the other reasons is also, I don't only think it's that reason. I deleted the video because I wasn't happy with the video, because I feel the video was aimed at the divine male, okay, at a divine male or the divine male, but I don't feel the message was for him. I don't feel it was for him because I had a dream last night. I don't feel the message was for the divine male. I think that the message is for the divine female, okay? So I'm going to tell you what came through here. Oh my gosh, I haven't even opened the book yet. Where did I write it down? Oh my, I don't even know where I wrote it down. Where is the notes now? Can't find it. Can you just hold on a sec? I'm going to pause quickly just to find it. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, this is my book. I have a lot of notes in here. So I closed the book and I forgot where I wrote it down. Okay. Because these, it's like, oh man, there's a lot of kind of notes in here. And it's like scribblings. Anyway, we do go look at the astrology chart. So there are several things that came through. I don't know how long this reading is going to take. Okay. So I had this dream last night. First of all, let me get to the song. The first song that came through is Return to Sender. It's a song by Elvis Presley. And it's about a man trying to deliver a letter. But it doesn't come across as a letter. Okay, this is just a song, but there is a message that needs to go through. In the song, he tries to convey a message, maybe a message of apologizing to her. He feels regret about something. Okay, and he sends this letter, but every time it comes back and it says return to sender, no such number or street or no such zone. And at the end of the song, I went to go look at the lyrics. At the end of the song, it says, okay, I'm going to take the letter to her, I'm going to take the letter to her myself, and if she returns the letter, I know the answer is no. Okay, so I don't know what this means, but I had a dream last night, okay, and I get a lot of, and if a dream is recurring, if it's continuous, it's not the first time that I had this dream. It's trying to convey something to me. I dreamed of my dad, okay, and I can't remember. These are just snippets of the dream that I can remember, but it was of my dad. I dreamed of my dad. He passed on many years ago. And I don't know, my dad my dad had a red suit on, like a Father Christmas suit, okay, and he was very happy. And then there was this image of okay, this is going to sound very weird. Then there was the scene of Dr. Dolittle also in the dream. And I went to go look at the movie Dr. Dolittle. I know the Dr. Dolittle was someone who communicated with animals. He was the only one who could communicate with animals, and nobody else could do it. Okay. And his daughter is the only one that inherited this gift from him, and he's a doctor. Okay. I don't know what the hell this is, but the message that came through this morning is this message return to sender is not for the divine male. Okay. It could be that in some cases it could be a message that's being blocked or warped, and it's not going through in the correct way, and the universe is telling you the best way to communicate this message is to convey it to this person themselves. In other words, in person. Okay. The other thing I want to mention is Mercury is the planet of intellect. Jupiter is the planet of generosity. It's Sag season. Happy birthday to all Sag, by the way. And Mercury and Jupiter is aligning in Gemini in a full moon this week. So whatever this is, there's a warped communication. Mercury is intellect as well as communication, and Gemini is communication. Okay, so there is a warped communication somewhere. Warped communication. Be generous in your communication. Okay. In other words, be open. Be truthful. Be open. Be clear. This is what the universe is telling you. Be clear. Be open. Like I said, the best way is to communicate some things in person and not to ask third parties to do it for you. Okay. The other thing that also came up is there's this song that popped up into my head, and the song is Woodpecker from Space. Oh my God. It was a song that came out in 1994. I can't even remember. I strongly get the feeling that, I can't help it, but I strongly get the feeling that this person, this message is for the divine female, and it's not about blocked communication. I don't know what this is about. I have to see. But I strongly get the feeling that someone is trying to tell you something. And it's for the divine female. It's a message for the divine female. And it might be a fatherly figure that's trying to communicate to you in the ethers. Okay? A message. I don't know what. Okay? It's a communication that needs to come through this warped communication. There's a block. Whatever it is that's trying to be communicated, it's not coming through in the way that it should. The image that popped up into my head is someone walking in the woods. When the song came up, someone walking in the woods. You know, when you walk in the woods, when you hear the woodpecker sound, it's something that can be very comforting and familiar. It speaks of something comforting and familiar, because the image I conjure up in my head right now is a peaceful walk in the forest on a sunny day, and you hear the sound of a woodpecker, a familiar sound, and you follow the sound. Okay, but it's comforting, it's peaceful, whatever this is. Okay. But divine female, I don't think. Okay, let's just see there. Oh my God, he's the God. This is for the divine female. This message is for you, divine female. This is attachment and aversion at the bottom of the deck, and by now you know what this means. Okay, by now you know what this means. The divine female is attached to an outcome of something, or she might be attached to a relationship. It could be a karmic relationship that she's attached to, and she's waiting for someone. She's waiting for some type of communication. The divine female is waiting for some type of communication. Okay. This is what's coming through very strongly. Cockroach. Contrary to what most people think about the cockroach, it's a wonderful totem. Look, I don't need to read this, I'm going to, but the cockroach and the camel speaks about survival. The cockroach teaches us how to use what we have available to us for survival, to clean out the dead and useless aspects of our lives. When the cockroach appears as a totem, our sensitivity to subtle changes will be magnified. We will have the power to scurry out of danger. People with this totem often find that they had an abbreviated childhood, a premature movement into adulthood, the necessity to take on early responsibility. Although often seen as a disgusting animal, the cockroach is actually a gifted teacher in the art of survival, successful adaptability, especially in an environment that seems hostile. This is definitely for you. Okay, this is for the divine female, this reading. And this is something that came through very strongly. I felt this message. My gosh, what the hell is going on here? There are some divine females that are waiting for a connection to start or communication to come through, and it's not coming through. And they're waiting in vain because it's not going to come through. Okay? And this is something that you need to realize. It could be someone that dated someone, they broke off, and they this is in one case, okay? It could be even a divine male, divine female connection where this divine female is waiting for communication from a divine male and it's not coming, okay? And they need to be honest with themselves regarding this because it's not going to happen. I'm sorry that I'm laughing. Okay? Don't mean to be insulting. It's not my intention, okay? It's just, look, I was young too. I'm a mother of two grown-up kids now. I was young too, and I also went through a lot of heartbreak and stuff like that. Okay, so this makes me think of, I had this English teacher, was one of my favorite teachers in high school. He passed on a few weeks ago, about 2 or 3 months ago. And English used to be one of my favorite subjects, and I used to, in high school and primary school, I used to do poetry readings, and was in the state fair where I won a few awards for poetry and stuff like that. Okay, so poetry reading, I mean, and I can remember when I was in my last year in school in matric, he told me, we as the matric girls, we got these diaries, okay, with the locks on, and we, on the last day of the school, we used to take our diaries to the teacher and he used to sign it. I don't even know where my diary is anymore. I think it's lost. Okay, I've moved on. I've moved to so many houses in my lifetime that I lost it. I can't even remember where it is anymore. But anyway, I can remember I went to his classroom, he wrote a message and he told me to stay, and we had a chat. And we chatted for a long time. And afterwards I went to go look at the message, and he wrote the message, said, Verita, they say behind every successful man is a successful woman. I mean, behind every successful man, behind every successful man is a strong woman. But you, however, you don't need to stand behind a man. You can stand on your own because you have the qualities to lead, okay? And I will never forget that because he saw something in me that I didn't see at that stage. It's only later on in my life, when I interacted with people during my life, that I understood his message. Okay, even now more than ever. So I don't know who this is, but this individual is attached to an outcome, and it's a divine female. Okay, so attached to an outcome, and they're holding on to this. And I think it has to do with communication that they're waiting for to come through. Okay, you need to create contentment and cleanse your energy. Whatever this is what this little frog speaks of contentment, and this sage speaks of cleansing. I think the universe is telling you to create peace and harmony for yourself, to create self-study, reflection regarding this thing, because this is a self-study card that came out third. Okay, so this is what came out. And the message is clear here for you, divine female. I think this message is trying to tell you that it's time to clean your space from old debris. I think you have old energetic debris of someone in your life. You need to move on from this individual, but I don't think this person is in your life anymore. Okay? It's not a current relationship, it's already a relationship that already passed. It comes across strongly that it might be a divine female that's holding on to a connection. It could be a karmic connection, or it could be a twin flame, twin soul connection that she or he, whatever, is waiting on. And like I said, I think I shared it on here, I'm not sure, but I spoke about this in one of my readings, where I said not all divine male or twin flame connections are going to be manifest in this reality. Okay, so I don't know, maybe I'm talking to divine females that need to realize this, and they're still holding on. They're still holding on to this idea that this ideal, according to them, ideal relationship is going to manifest, and it's not going to. And this is something that you need to realize. Some divine females are not going to have this connection. Okay, you are, with this card today, it comes across as that you are enough in yourself. It could be in some cases that if you are still, I don't know, okay, who this is, like I said, you need to take these readings, but you shouldn't apply it to your life so rigidly. Because I get the feeling that somebody watches readings and they place their hope on something and it doesn't materialize. I don't know if it's someone that watches readings on a continuous basis, and this person, they stay hopeful because they get this hope because of they go watch tarot readings and nothing materializes. Okay? And the universe is trying to tell you with this be breath, you in yourself, here with the self-study card, you are enough already. You don't need to seek validation from a man or to feel good about yourself. Okay? Be breath. This is be breath, and this one says breath work. I don't know, like I said, you in your head, you could be, I feel like I'm talking to a divine female that I wouldn't say she doesn't come across, she doesn't come across as sad, depressed or something to that effect. It's just a type of a longing and a hope, okay, and a desire, but it's not manifesting. It's not manifesting. And the universe is telling you to, with this, and this beauty card, you are enough. You are enough. You have enough inside of you to feel fulfilled. You don't need something or someone to validate you, okay? You don't need someone to validate you, divine female. You see this owl sitting on the top of this cow's head. Something significant about this that's standing out now, but I can't place my... Okay, anyway, I'm going to see what's coming through. Energy purification, please. I think, yeah, with this card, I don't think this card has ever come out before. I don't know, can't remember. Annulum Vilum Pranayama. I think this is something to do with your Kundalini awakening, because these are represented by the chakras. Okay. And these are snakes. I think in some cases there might be a root chakra blockage for the divine male as well as for the divine female, okay? And we need to go look at that. You need to also create understanding about something with this Ganesha card. It comes across that you need to go back. What's coming through now is you need to go back and retrace your steps about something. Okay? You need to retrace your steps about something. I don't know what. Because it speaks here of self-study as well. It could be, I see Kundalini awakening. It could be that this divine female is it comes across as a shedding of something. I don't know what you're shedding. Someone is shedding something. This is coming through strongly. Someone is shedding something. I don't know what you're shedding. What is this individual shedding? Individuals. This is a Kundalini awakening, and I don't know, it may be a phase or I wouldn't say a phase, a cycle, okay? It could be that you're on the precipice of finishing some cycle. Possibly, in some cases. Because there's a Kundalini awakening, or it could be for some divine male and divine female connections is that the reason why you haven't connected with your divine counterpart is because they are still in this. They are still in this process of this Kundalini awakening, and you are not. This is what's coming through with this card. They are still here, and you need to develop understanding for this. Okay, they are still in their root chakra. You already moved out of this, because this is where you are. This is them. This is you, the owl. The owl is wisdom. The owl has the ability to twist the head around 360 degrees. This is why the owl is feared in most cultures, especially in Africa, because it looks supernatural and it looks weird for an owl to tilt the head or turn the head around, and the fact that the owl only hunts at night. Okay, so it speaks of supernatural sight, like a high priestess, a person that has the ability to connect with the ethers. One other thing that also came through for me is this. This process is something that you already experienced. Okay, and the divine male hasn't. The other thing that also came through for me is while I was doing the meditation, and this might be just for some, not for every divine female, okay. Some of the divine females that I'm talking to might have had, yeah, with these cards, these three cards here. And this is coming through strong with this card, with this self-study card, with this white sage card, and with this Kundalini awakening card, and this understanding card, and these are all here appearing here again. And this one, it tells me that this female, divine female, has already done the work, but it's spiritual work, okay. There is some type of spiritual aspect inside of herself that she already matured in, and the divine male hasn't matured in this aspect, okay. And what I mean with this is it comes across as if this divine female had some type of, apart from her already shedding her skin and already had her Kundalini awakening with this concentration card, okay. And this card is the last card, fear of death. The male needs still to shed something here. He still needs to shed something. I don't know what. In some cases, this is the reason why this union hasn't taken place yet. In some cases, some of the females just need to face the music and tell him, okay, listen here, I'm not waiting around anymore. I'm just moving on with my life. Don't wait. Okay? Don't wait around for people. This divine male is fearing something. He's fearing the death of something inside, and it has something to do inside of him. It has nothing to do with the worth of money, his worth in the world as a male. It's something to do with himself, him inside himself, okay, that he still needs to work on, whatever this might be. I don't know what this is. Okay, I'm totally digressing here. So what I said, some of the divine females have already had this shedding, this Kundalini awakening. It could be a psychedelic experience that some of these females had. And I'm talking to some females who had a type of out-of-body experience, a psychedelic experience, okay? Someone that uses psychedelics. And this person, through the use of the psychedelics, they had this Kundalini awakening. And I can totally relate to this because I also attended what do you call it? A psychedelic or retreat, okay, where you use ayahuasca or shrooms or weed, excuse me, to bring you in an altered state of consciousness, and you have out-of-body astral projection experiences, okay? So I know exactly how this feels, and it changes your perspective of reality. And even though they say you cannot step out of the matrix, and even though everything that you have in this physical manifestations that you have in your life is a projection of your own stuff that you created, you have the ability to step out of this. Someone said once that you cannot. Yes, you can. With astral projection and with you can have out-of-body experiences where you actually can witness, like in a dream state. You dream, you see yourself lying there, and you move. It's like your soul moving out of your body. So yes, it's possible to have these experiences. I've had it. Okay, so I don't know who I'm talking to here. There is, I don't know, it's like I need to tell. There is a world outside of this reality that we know nothing about. You know what? It makes me think of a portal. It's like a portal, and you stick your hand through the portal. This is your reality, and then you have another parallel world that you stick your hand through, and you get pulled through this. And maybe the fear of death is the divine male is scared to surrender to this experience. Okay, this is why he hasn't approached this divine female, because he's scared to surrender to this experience. Because surrendering to this experience means you will have to surrender to magic. Anyway, I don't know what else to tell you. All I can tell you, divine female, is if this is some divine females that I'm talking to, don't wait around. Okay, you have a life to lead. You have a life to lead. You have dreams to fulfill. You have things to do and places to see. So don't wait around. Life's not going to wait for you. Okay? Give me a last message, please. Last message. Life's purpose. Seek your purpose. Seek your own deeper vision of life. There you have it. There you have it. Okay, that's your reading for today. Take care, guys. I love you. And hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell. And thank you to everyone. I love you guys. You are so amazing. Thank you to the new subscribers as well. Bye. Bye.